Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming up. To me, Dad was my guiding light. He set the example of what a good father and friend should be. He always did his best to be patient with all of his children, although there were only two of us, but that was no easy feat. He was always extremely busy with work, but yet he still managed to carve out some time, some quality time for each of us. And believe me, I was jealous when it was my sister's turn. However, that just shows you how much we both loved him and wanted that one-on-one time with Dad. When it was your turn, you found out that he had really not missed out on anything that was going on in your life. He just hasn't talked about it with you yet. When I was only about 2 years old, yes, the terrible twos, believe that, I did something that made my mom angry. Like any good parent, she punished me, which of course I didn't like. So I decided to go spend time with my other parent. The problem was, Dad was at work. So I snuck out of the house and walked to the hospital where he worked. This was no small feat for someone who was 2 years old, but somehow I did it. A nurse found me there, and they somehow identified me. They called my mother and let her know her son was at the hospital. Yeah, I bet she was surprised. As far as Mom's life with Dad, he set a shining example of the kind and unconditional love required to see a marriage through the good times and the bad. I remember when Dad broke his Achilles tendon. He felt he was letting Mom and all of us down because he couldn't do the things that he wanted to do and things that he used to do. Mom gave him a big hug and told him, no doubt, that he would heal quickly, and which he did. As much as I like to think as I was Dad's favorite child, I knew he truly didn't have one. We were both his favorite one way or another. He always used to talk about what his wonderful kids he had and that we both were. Dad was also a fantastic friend. He always saw the good in people, and if he saw the bad, he certainly didn't gossip about it. If you needed him, he was there and asked me what he could do to help. Dad was here for all the highs and the lows of all his friends' lives. And I think the size of this gathering here is a testament of how much you have all loved him. Thanks, Dad. I love you.